Welcome to another GameItAll.com podcast. My name's Lucas Grimm.
Hey, what up? I'm Pino.
I'm Rick.
Changing
What?
it up.
No sexy voice?
Uh,
I actually promoted you as sexy voice Rick for once.
Well,
this
that.
is Sexy Voice Rick coming
Oh,
in
there you
live from my
Very
living
good.
room.
Live from the broadcast station. Oh, yeah. Let's do this. All right. So, you know what? Next week is all E3, and stuff already started pouring in today.
Yes, that was
You know?
surprising. I woke up this morning thinking that we weren't going to get a whole lot of news today, that it was going to be a fairly slow. I could probably catch up on some articles that we were missing, but no, fucking.
Yeah, like, I was expecting a really relaxed week this week, and then we wouldn't hear anything, and then next Monday, well, Sunday, it'd be like, shabam, EA, Bethesda, and everyone else would start rolling in. But no, we had to start doing stuff, and then I was at work, and then I got the flashing light, and you were freaking out, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, I mean, when one of my favorite franchises gets a spiritual successor, I'm
Essentially
fucked.
rises from the dead.
Yeah, that too. And, you know, it gets a spiritual successor, rises from the dead. You gotta expect me to fucking freak out.
Well, yeah, because I was expecting Saints Row to just be dead after Get Out of Hell, because, you know, it was
Where
done
else can
and
you go from there?
well, and also the whole, you know, debacle with THQ and everything else that was going on, and Deep Silver is, you know, and whatnot. So there was a lot of bullshit going on. So I thought it was just done and over with, and it'd be done.
We'd
had
get
a good-
something new from Volition or something.
But yeah, they'd do something different because they've done 4.5 games in the series.
Yep.
So, you know.
So, obviously, the first thing that we're talking about here is the newly announced Agents of Mayhem. So, all that we got for this so far was that the game is going to be set in the Saints Row universe. And
Within the future.
In the future. So, we're assuming it's a alternate timeline from, I'm going to say 3 or maybe 2 even. Just where the Saints don't really take over Altor and just become their own, like,
Faction.
mercenary group.
Yeah. Yeah, because, like, 4 was good, but I don't know, 4 was too much.
Yeah, well, first off, you destroyed the world in 4, so, I mean, you can't really go anywhere from there.
Yeah, and 3 was just amazing because you had Burt Reynolds as your bud. You know, he was the mayor.
So, what we do know about Agents of Mayhem so far, it is a open world superhero game, which will put you in the shoes of a super agent for Mayhem, which stands for multinational. Wait, they messed up the wording from that because I copy paste that directly from their
Release.
press release, and they said multinational agency for hunting evil masterminds.
I like
Legion
better.
And Legion, League of Evil Gentlemen intent on obliterating nations.
That is cool. They probably have like Sean Connery there also.
Oh, come on, that'd be awesome.
Oh my God, Sean Connery would be a bitchin' bad guy. He's bad guy.
It's hard to say.
Oh, maybe Sean Connery can be a Russian again. Sean Connery as a Russian is great.
I'm pretty sure Sean Connery won't come out of retirement to play a ridiculous video game character. I mean, if he does, awesome, but I doubt it. Highly doubt it.
They could have Keith David again. He was cool.
He probably would show up for it.
Yeah.
So, the Amazon page did release some screenshots, and it's, what can you say? It looks like Saints Row. Like, everything that I've seen so far, it's possibly a multiplayer open world Saints Row game with superpowers.
Yeah.
Which, you know.
More of a Mass Effect-y look than anything else.
Honestly, I'm going to say Crackdown. It looks a lot like Crackdown. Which I'd be fine with. Crackdown was great.
Yeah, and Real-Time Worlds doesn't exist anymore, so.
Yeah. Speaking of them, though, APB Reloaded, which isn't by them, but it's based off a game that previously was created by them,
Yeah, that
is
freaking
now
broke them.
that broke them, is now available for free on Xbox One.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still not gonna make it any better.
Oh, they did. They
I
Reloaded
know,
is
but
much better.
it's still.
They won't bring back real-time worlds.
No, they should have said screw it. They should have said, oh, we're making the sequel to Crackdown that will be great, and release fucking Crackdown 2 by them, not whoever Roughman or whoever they were that released Crackdown 2 and just fucked it up. Yeah.
So, going back to Agents of Mayhem, we don't know if they're going to be at E3 yet. This is Valation just released the first trailer to IGN, which of course internet blew up. I got really fucking excited for it because one of my favorite series, Back from the Dead, rebooted, whatever you want to say. And it looks great. Now, hopefully, we still get that same Saints Row flair with it as well.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna be at E3 because Deep Silver is not really.
They
You
don't
know.
really show up that much.
No, like
And
if
I
if they'd
haven't.
still if they'd still be THQ for sure they'd be there, but Deep Silver. And my other question for the game is, when you're building your character, are you gonna be able to emphasize on the crotch? Because that was a big feature with 3 and 2.
Might not even get a character creator.
Oh, that would suck.
That
That was a great
that
part.
would suck, but that
Oh my
that
god.
was. Yeah, it's hard to say right now.
Because that was a big part of the game. You could make your character.
One game that we do know that's going to be at E3, Ukulele,
Yes.
and the first trailer was released today, and it looks great. It is classic Rare, although it's not Rare, it's X-Rare people.
It's former
Yeah.
employee, former
Former,
awesomeness of Rare.
and yeah, it just looks great. First trailer's up on the website right now. The only bad thing about this, it's been delayed to Q1 2017. Originally, the game was set to release on October, but it did get pushed back.
Well,
Still
it's gonna
not too
be
bad. I can wait.
it's gonna be in the same kind of category as frickin' Mighty Number 9 that got delayed a crap load of times. So, you know,
I hope it's
you'll
not in
s-
that same category. God
you
damn.
will survive and you will receive the game whenever it launches. So, but very adorable and cutesy. Yeah.
Oh, it is. It's Banjo. It straight
Yeah.
up. Like there's no way around it. It is Banjo Kazooie, 100%, and I am perfectly fine with that.
Mhm. Mixed with a little bit of Spyro
Oh yeah.
and all these other cutesy games from my childhood.
It is nostalgia to the max, and I am perfectly fine with that.
Yeah.
Some games can build a franchise off of nostalgia, and
Mhm.
others just fail miserably with it. This one looks great. I don't think it's going to fail. It
Well,
looks
yeah, they have Team 17 behind them, so.
well. That's the other thing. Speaking of Team 17, they actually had a game that was half Kickstartered or half crowdfunded, Allison Road, which was supposed to be the PT successor, Silent Hill's successor,
Yeah, because Konami was a bunch of dicks, and
because hashtag fuck Konami.
Yeah, because last year, that blue balls.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
Anyways,
we know who
we
we
got
will not be seeing at E3.
back to Allison Road. That got canceled. So they have canceled Allison Road.
Well,
We got blue balls all over again for this horror type game.
well, well, if you look at it, we might get a spiritual successor to
We
Allison Roads.
Oh God. We need another. We need a spiritual successor to the spiritual successor of Silent Hills.
Yeah, we need Soma too.
We do need something else from fractional games, definitely. But um, if we're gonna hold over for a horror game, might as well wait for Outlast 2 when that comes out
Yeah, whenever that comes out.
this year, supposedly.
Supposedly.
I always throw the supposedly because I don't know if there's a firm release date. So
All the delays, man.
All the delays. Yeah, well, not
Well, I'd
surprising.
rather have delays and unfinished games at release. Like
Well,
20 years ago, there's so
you
many
know,
of them.
like Miyamoto has said a million fucking times, you know, a bad what does he say? A bad game's
a
only
bad
bad
game's bad forever, but a delayed game is good or bad until it
bad
comes
until
out.
it comes out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And until people can go, yeah, that was shit. So delays are sometimes a good thing because they might have found a bug that was breaking the shit out of the game. And would you rather have a broken to shit game and you're pissed off and you trade it in or not play it? You know.
It's a good point.
So that's probably what happened with No Man's Sky. More than likely, they probably found something really
I'm going to come back to
terrible.
No Man's Sky after because I read a great article about that are from one of my friends. So let's move on with the news story so that we can actually get to that.
Okay, so not surprising news. Remake.
Oh yeah,
I thought that was
I
next.
couldn't tell which one was next because we ended up jumping 5 or 6 because we had
Whatever.
so many segments.
Yeah, not surprising that they're remaking this.
So Final Fantasy 12: The Zodiac Age. So this is a PS4 exclusive coming out next year, HD remake of Final Fantasy 12. But it's
And
not just any HD remake though. It is the International Zodiac Edition, which was not released in North America.
because we don't get the good shit.
Yeah. Now, and that version of the game apparently, unfortunately, I had to find this out from Wikipedia, so I don't know exactly how verified this is, but apparently it had done drastic changes to the game, and from the sounds of it, made it better.
Hmm.
The biggest change of it was the job class. So it brought back the job class from Final Fantasy V and put it into the licensing system of Final Fantasy 12, but made it that you can only equip certain items for certain classes and learn certain spells for certain classes as well, which, makes sense. The licensing system for 12 was so fucking weird and convoluted that a lot of people hated it. I'm one of them. I fucking hated that system. But also, I was all right with the combat system. The combat threw me off. I was one of those people that didn't play 11 when it came out.
Yeah, but 11 was the
11 made,
MMO.
yeah, but the combat was pretty much from 11 from what I've seen.
Yeah. Well, they usually take bits and pieces from the one before and, do shit. Ta-da!
So this has been in the works for a while because we heard rumors from one of the Square members, which was the art director? I can't
Something like
remember now.
that.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all that they're redoing 12 because they did
Everything else.
everything else has been re-released or already out or they're in the works, such as like 7. They're redoing 7. Um, and they've launched freaking 10 and 10.2 on crap loads of platforms.
And of course, 15's coming out this year.
Yeah. So Square is printing money.
They will be by the end of this because all the diehard Final Fantasy fans, which there is a lot, will go after these games.
Well, look at the people that bought multiple copies of 10 and 10-2.
I was one of them by accident.
How'd you buy by accident?
I traded one copy in and bought on the other copy or the other edition.
Okay.
Okay, it was intentional, but it was,
Well, I have a PS.
I didn't know that it was going to come out for PS4.
Yeah,
so
but
I bought it on PS3.
I have a PS3 copy and I have a Vita copy, and I was planning on maybe buying the PC one. So.
10 was a good game.
I know 10 is an amazing game, and then that's what they'll most likely do with 15. With 12, they're gonna port it to everything else. It'll most likely make its way to the Vita, and then
I don't think that's gonna happen this time around. The way that sounds like is that they are focusing on the one console. So I don't think it's gonna happen on the Vita.
I don't know.
If it might still, but
well, they're most likely ported to Steam. Because Steam has everything else.
That is more likely.
Because they have everything from 3 all the way up to 14, except for 12.
Yeah.
Which was never released on anything else other than the PS2.
Yeah, exactly.
But we'll see.
Yeah, I'm actually excited for this one because I will pick this up when it comes out. I
know.
I played every Final Fantasy, whether I hated it or liked it. I ended up running through and buying it again. So one way or another.
And 6 is still the best.
6 is still the best. I don't care what anyone else says about that.
Because it has the best damn bad guy ever. Because he is great.
So let's move on. Let's move on from Final Fantasy. Let's go to Mortal Kombat. We're avid beer drinkers, you and me, right?
Well, yeah, beer's delish.
And I think Ricky's more of a wine guy, last I heard.
I'm into whatever. I'm just a very light drinker. Very casual, very social.
So, what do you think of a Mortal Kombat style beer? What would come to your mind if saying that I'm going to be drinking something from Mortal Kombat? It sounds so wrong. Like I don't even know how to lead into this part of the conversation.
The advertisements for it are going to be epic.
Yeah.
Have,
Get over here.
Sub-Zero bashing or freezing a bottle in his hand or something. So this company
you start puking. Fatality.
Drink responsibly.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Don't drink and drive or fatality.
So, there's a company in I hope I pronounced this right, Hospo, Washington, called Sound Brewery. They are making 3 types of beers based on the Mortal Kombat series, specifically around 3 characters, which is Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and Raiden. Now, each beer is a different flavor or different style of beer, and apparently have a different type of flavor. I'll just read through what they had for the press release here. So Sub-Zero is a Imperial IPA, so Irish Pale Ale, pretty much what I drink all the time. And the description is refreshingly cooling on a warm day, an Imperial India Pale Ale that's not about the hops or the malt, but a whole lot of fighting it out for both. Wow, they really worded this in a weird way. Fighting it out for your palate supremacy. Drink icy for more hops or warmer for more malt. So they're I don't know what they're trying to go for with that one. That sounds a little interesting. Uh, Raiden is Imperial Season. Season? How do you pronounce that?
I don't know.
Saison. Saison. I'm assuming. I've had the type of beer too, and I know somebody's told me it. It's just I'm seeing the word and I can't
This
fucking
one,
put it.
I don't know. It's carbonated.
Anyways, yeah, that's Saison has a blast of hops and CO2 that will hit your tongue with a bang. The aroma jumps out of the glass, and its earthly herbal notes are not far behind. Scorpions sound interesting. It's Imperial Stout, and
It's
it
dark as fuck.
dark as fuck. They're claiming that it has both fire and ice in your glass, with Southwest chilies and Madagascar vanilla bean in the bottle.
Yeah, that sounds nasty. It's like, let's just throw everything in the bottle and
I,
have fun.
I don't know. That sounds unique to me. I want to see
Sounds
what
like
that
vanilla
is.
chili.
Vanilla chili, maybe, yeah.
That sounds weird.
So yeah, I don't know. That sounds interesting to me. I want to see. I want to try it.
Yeah, you're
Like,
probably never, ever, ever going to have any out here.
oh, more than likely in New Brunswick, you'll never find that. It is being distributed though, so
Yeah.
there's the chance.
Where's their
Global
Where's their brewery at?
Washington.
Yeah, that's on like Washington State. That's on the other side of the country.
I know.
That doesn't mean shit.
That really doesn't mean shit. I mean, where the fuck is the Bud and all that made? Not
Yeah, but
anywhere near here. I can tell you
yeah,
that.
but Budweiser's a national brand.
So
So
the company that's distributing it is Global Beverage Traders. I'm not. Ugh, wow. Global Beverage Traders. I haven't drank enough, is what's happening here.
oh, is that right?
That's why I'm not. I'm. I'm
Well, do you
screwing
know
up the
what?
reading.
On Sunday we're gonna drink a crap load. On Monday we're gonna drink a crap load. Oh
And on
yeah.
Tuesday, I'm gonna have one hell of a hangover.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, The Walking Dead. Telltale's Walking Dead Season 3 has been announced for a fall release. So we're going to be seeing something of that very soon, but not at E3. Telltale has already said that they will not be showing off anything Walking Dead related at the show. But
So it's like Nintendo. Oh yeah, we're just showing Zelda. That's it.
what we're getting instead is actually something probably a little bit better. We're getting shown the first glimpse of Batman.
Yeah, because we've seen tons of Walking Dead stuff, and Batman is cool.
We want to see what Telltale's going to bring for Batman. I'm also wondering what the hell Telltale's bringing for Marvel. But,
Yeah.
for now, we have Batman. Let's find out what the fuck's going on with Batman.
Pretty much.
And what we know about Season 3 so far. It's apparently not going to be starring Clementine. It's going to be a new character. But she is going to be part of the story somewheres.
Okay.
So we're not entirely too sure about much on that, but that was the rumor. Hopefully we will see something very soon about it, because the mini series that they released was fucking excellent as usual. So hopefully something new from Telltale on its way. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably see something.
We'll see something.
There'll be something, and then we'll be like, oh, okay, cool.
So the last thing that I want to talk about for this E3 hype here, we're getting two things shown to us before E3. One of which from Ubisoft is Watch Dogs 2. The official first trailer, first look of the game will be this Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central. And that is interesting, that the fact that they're not waiting for E3 to do it.
I know.
And usually, like, especially since Watch Dogs is a big title for them. I,
Yeah.
I I know the first one didn't do well,
Yeah, but
but
it was Ubisoft syndrome. Like it had Ubisoft fluff.
your first go with a
Y-
Ubisoft game.
Yeah, because they implement the idea correct. They implement the idea of you can do hacking and you could do all this and that. And when they released, there was a lot of go here, go there kind of quest, and it was just boring. Same
Yeah,
as Assassin's Creed. It was pretty, you could do all these awesome things, but there was a lot of fetch quests and just, oh, go kill this guy at the other end of the map. So,
yeah. Well, not much really to go on with that.
yeah. So, but the second game is going to be amazing if it's in the same contrast as other Ubisoft games that were on the first one, and the second one was amazing. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
so hopefully that's going to be the case. We're of course going to find out Wednesday when
Yep.
when the game gets its first look.
The whole thing with Ubisoft showing this before, are they going to show us a brand new IP or a new game at the end of their press conference? That's the one thing that I'm wondering.
I'm going to bet on new IP. It's
I'm
just
hoping they
whenever they show something at the end of a Ubisoft performance, it's
show it
always that's-
something new and big.
yeah, it's always something new at E3. So
It
and they're a company that does frequently just go, okay, we're doing something new here. Here's our next new game. Like
Yeah.
new IP, they'll push it out to try get people excited for it. They're one of the few companies that does that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah, you never know. It could be Beyond Good and Evil too.
oh God, please, yes, please. Like we've been
Like
waiting. When was the last time we saw Beyond Good and Evil 2?
at least 7 or 8 years ago that we've seen anything about it. It's been a long time.
It's been a really long time. So,
But I am excited to see more South Park. That's all I know about that.
we do know that will make an appearance. We do know that
Wildlands.
Wildlands will make an appearance. There will more than likely be something for the Division, and
Yeah.
we'll probably see the Assassin's Creed movie, like a clip of it there.
Yeah. I have a feeling that they're not gonna show anything about For Honor. I don't think they're gonna show anything about it. They're just gonna keep.
I think we're gonna get that. We're gonna get For Honor, and we're gonna get a release date.
I don't know.
It just feels right. Like it's the right time, especially with some of this other bullshit that's happening that we haven't talked about much on the site or on the podcast, mainly because we don't actually know much about the legal ramifications of it, which is Vivendi trying to take over Ubisoft.
Oh yeah, that thing.
So they kind of want to make a very, very impressive showing so that they can try to get more investors on their side and prevent a hostile takeover like what happened with Gameloft. So yeah, because to be honest, when I hear that Vivendi wants to take over Ubisoft, I'm a little nervous because Vivendi Universal did not make very good games.
No.
And yeah, it's just when the only good game that came from that deal was probably World of Warcraft, which they owned Blizzard for a long while until Activision disowned itself from Vivendi.
Well, yeah, they broke Sierra.
Yeah, they broke Sierra. So first off, there you go.
And Sierra was like the king of PC games back in the 90s and early 2000s. Like they published freaking Half-Life.
There you go.
They were Valve's go-to.
So yeah,
Fuckers.
yeah, and like after all that shit happens, and you're like, okay, I'm seeing that, and them like, there's always also the chance that they're going to close down some of the Canadian studios, like Ubisoft Montreal and Ubisoft Toronto, and the newly formed Ubisoft Halifax. So
I don't think they would kill Montreal because Montreal is yeah.
it is Montreal. It's
They're
when you
they're
hear
they're
Ubisoft, you usually think the Montreal studios.
yeah
To be
because all
honest,
their shit is made in Canada.
that's Assassin's Creed, Far Cry.
Yeah.
Those guys are
Yeah, because like San Francisco is doing whatchamacallit, they're doing South Park.
and they're still working on Rocksmith, which is doing
Aren't they working
very
on
very well.
Andromeda too?
Andromeda?
Mass Effect.
That's EA.
Yeah.
EA.
It's BioWare.
That's
Oh.
BioWare Montreal actually.
Oh, okay, so that's where I got the Montreal name
Yeah.
from.
Yeah, but there's
Okay.
like a million developers in Montreal. Like you have Eidos, Ubisoft, Activision, EA. Is there Activision?
I don't think Activision's in Montreal.
No. But there's a
I
crap load of
think.
developers out there. So. But yeah.
But yeah, like I don't know the full legal ramifications. The best when I was watching it, the best one that I found that explained it clearly was Rooster Teeth's The No. They explained it very clearly. I recommend checking them because they actually had gone into much more detail. I haven't taken that time to do that research. But, there's a whole bunch of crazy shit going on with it.
Yeah.
And let's see. So the other thing, so that's the other E3 pre-show that we're getting is Destiny. Destiny is going to show something on the 9th.
Oh, Bungie.
Which is more than likely going to be the expansion, which we have heard rumors of a title of Rise of Iron, which I don't know, could be anything. It could be Iron Banner related, could be.
It's more Destiny.
It is more Destiny, which is always good.
Do you know what? Destiny is essentially becoming like WoW, that you get a new expansion pack every year.
Which is always good.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining
They're
about
supporting the game. They did state that they wanted to do 10 years of Destiny, so
it. This is only what, year 3?
yeah,
So-
something like that. So all the power to them.
So
They-
that is actually going to be on the official Twitch TV channel. That you'll be able to take a look at that at 10 a.m. Pacific on June 9th.
Yeah.
So yeah, rumored Rise of Iron. Hopefully we get to see something really cool out of that.
Yeah. Yeah. No. But the thing that I'm excited the most for E3 is all the stuff that we don't know anything of, and that's just like a surprise that they're like, oh, Shazam,
Oh yeah, definitely.
we're making this thing.
We're gonna get a lot of that this year, I bet.
I'm hoping that from Sony and Microsoft especially. I already know we're getting that from Bethesda. We've already made peace with that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm hoping that we get a crap load of more first-party games, like first-party exclusives.
Yeah.
Because we need those. Like, the PS4 can't stand alone with Gran Turismo.
Pretty much.
Because what else is coming out this Christmas?
Last Guardian. Just like I just love your face, just like fuck. Forget
Well,
about
no, the whole thing is it going to come out?
that. Supposedly.
T. Michael, supposedly. Yes, this game was supposed to launch on the PS3. They didn't release a new game within the whole lifespan of that system.
They were supposed to do it during the PS2, and then they're like,
Yeah.
it's too late. Let's go to PS3, and then they didn't do a game
They
for
had
the
a
entire.
they had a really good track record. Like they released 2 games on the PS2 and then nothing on the PS3.
But they were waiting for the PS4. They just
my
needed that more
God.
power. Team Ico, man, you gotta trust in what they're doing.
Oh yeah, I know.
Because they will make some fancy dancy art house shit.
Yeah, but Square does that.
Everyone loves it.
Yeah, but Square does that.
Okay, I'll give I Am Setsuna, but
God, I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but so yeah. What else was there this week?
Well, let's talk about Blizzard. One of the new announcements that they've released today actually is that they actually have a partnership with Facebook. So what's going to happen with this is that they are going to implement a Facebook login for their servers so that you can sign in to your game with Facebook. Just a simple login like we would have on our site or something. And that way you can actually grab your friends from Facebook and put them in BattleNet and, have everything like that. But this is actually going to be a much, much more deeper than that. It's also the start of Facebook streaming. So we've already seen Facebook try to do some streaming. That's with the Live Now or Live Video feature. But this is going to be their first attempt at video game streaming.
Yeah, but they're not Twitch or YouTube.
Dude, they've been trying to overtake YouTube and Twitch and everybody. They're trying to become the shit.
They bought VR or the Oculus.
They bought the Oculus, so I mean that means
how is that going?
For them, bad.
Yeah. Bad for now.
VR is going down like a lead balloon.
Well, that was to be expected. It's part of the post-hype fall, right?
Yeah, because it's too expensive.
Oh, give it time.
Yeah.
Give it time, and then we'll see what happens.
2 more generations.
Oh, dude, if I get the 1080, I'm getting VR.
What? Yeah, but that's the 1080. That's that's a $900 card. Yeah. But supposedly the 1070 is a beautiful card for everything. It's on par with a Titan X. So yeah.
Going back to the Blizzard thing, with them doing that streaming, it's actually going to be something very simple. And it's going to work for all BattleNet games, apparently. So if you're playing Overwatch on PC, you click Go Live, it will put using the Facebook API, put your live stream right on your page.
Okay.
So it's pretty impressive, to be honest. To see that they're going to be doing this. It's a good dealing for both Facebook and Blizzard. And if this could actually be the start of something that ends up taking off with Facebook for live streams.
I want to see it in practice.
Well, we're probably going to see it in practice. We're going to see the login in practice by the end of the month, according to Blizzard. The API live stream, that is going to be coming later. But it is in the works. That is just one of the features that they're planning.
Okay.
Something else that Blizzard has, or looking into at least, crossplay between Xbox One and PS4 for Overwatch.
That'll be interesting.
That will be good. I was talking to Sly about this the other day. It's just, and I agree. If we had PC in that group,
It wouldn't be fair.
it would not be fair. Overwatch is built for PC. I know this.
Whoa! It's Blizzard.
It's Blizzard. They build all their games for PC, but Overwatch especially is built for PC. It's only just by chance that shooters can work good on consoles.
It is super optimized for shitty hardware on the PC.
Exactly. So even though I'm playing it on the PS4, it's gonna be.
Sly even bought it on the PC.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that makes sense. Sly is a PC gamer.
Oh, I know.
He's an everything gamer, but he's a PC gamer.
Well, same here. Yeah, same here.
Yeah. So, like, people playing Xbox One versus PS4, I'm pumped if that happens, and Blizzard is looking into it. So hopefully I'll have good news to say in like 5 or 6 podcasts from now.
But yeah. No. That's interesting.
That's everything that we have for the news this week.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah,
from
there's
all I've seen, because we will have a crap load within the next couple days.
Within the next week, we're going to have a lot.
Yeah, 8 days.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's 7 days. It's 6 days.
No. We will have a crap load more within the next 8 days.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Within the next 8 days, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So, game releases.
Releases.
There's not much coming out next week.
Well, surprise.
So, this week, the big game of the week, Odin Sphere Lifehaza. I fucking cannot pronounce that game. And, okay, well, anyways, that is coming out for PS4, PS3, and PS Vita tomorrow. And also, we have Mirror's Edge Catalyst, Guilty Gear Revelator, Altair Sophie, The Alchemist and Mysterious Book, Heart of Iron 4, Edge of Nowhere, and SteamWorld Heist HD. We also have Kirby Planet Robobot and Sherlock Holmes Devil Daughter on June 10th. We do have at least one game on the 14th, which is Dead by Daylight for Windows. I thought that was already out.
Yeah, isn't that out? I'm pretty sure it's out.
It's listed as officially out on.
Oh no, yeah, it's coming out on the 14th. You can still pre-order it. It's 20% off right now on Steam.
Oh hey, that's from Behavior. So I did not know that they were making it. I heard about it. I never actually went out my way to like look it up.
Yeah, it's being published by Starbreeze.
Yeah.
So, they got the rights back to Payday.
Yeah, Starbreeze. They got the rights back to Payday, and that means a lot because that means we don't have microtransactions anymore.
Which is stupid, microtransactions.
I mean, that's great. We don't have microtransactions.
What, you sure you didn't want to buy no fancy hats?
I didn't need to buy any fancy hats.
Fancy hats, that's where it's at.
No, thank you. But and the game's going to be supported for another 18 months, so that is definitely good. And then we're going to get Payday 3, according to what they said.
Yeah, because when did Payday 2 came out? 2 years ago. It was a while.
Yeah.
So.
It was a
Who would
while.
have-
It's just been, you know, a constant must play. I still see the servers packed with people playing it.
Well, yeah, people love that
constant
game.
money grubbing DLC game?
Yeah, it came out in 2013, so almost 3 years ago, in August. So.
I used to like it.
Yeah, and then the over amount of DLC, cash grabbing, just
Oh,
Yeah.
it was like every week there was like 2 new DLCs. Like, come on.
Well,
Like,
it
how
pretty
many
much
DLCs
ended
are
up
they up to
being.
now?
well, there's $156 worth of DLC for the game.
Jesus fucking Christ! Holy shit!
Yeah, there's like
Yeah,
a crap load of packs.
a lot of dollar DLCs too, but still,
Still, that's a lot of DLC.
that's a lot of DLC for skins.
And like that's why I'm not really mad at the closest thing that I can have for an example here is the latest Hyperdimension Neptunia game, which has uh, what was it, 57 pieces of DLC right now, and only about a third of that is paid DLC. The rest of it is free challenge maps, where go in battle or level cap raise or something like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
So like, and that's all free except for some weapons and some costumes, which in an RPG helps you with your stats and everything anyways.
Yeah, and look at fighting games. People have bought costumes over the years.
Don't get me fucking started on that, because I actually just saw a clip for Dead or Alive 5 right now for the newest costume packs, and I'm like, how many costume packs are you at? There's apparently 4 season passes right now, priced at $94.
Why? Who would buy this stuff?
I don't know.
Hardcore
Like,
fans.
really hardcore fans, I would assume, because I don't know, I miss the days when DOA had unlockable costumes where I played the game, I beat it, I unlocked a costume, then I played it again and I beat it and I unlocked another costume,
Yeah,
or I
but
started multiplayer.
Yeah, that's not how games work nowadays.
Now it's pay for this thing that would have been unlockable.
Yeah.
We really should just take a day, like one podcast day, when there's no news and just bitch about DLC. The fuck, dude.
So
That could
horse
be a
armor?
lot of bitching.
Yeah, like we get to bitch about horse armor, bitch about the fucking DOA costume packs.
Oh, I could bitch about the mods for Fallout 4 for the Xbox, which are stupid. Did you see those?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god, they're stupid. They're pathetic. If you want to mod the game, just go get a frickin' PC.
Yeah, really.
They're
Well
like
said.
you can get what's the place? What's the place where you live at the beginning?
Sanctuary?
Yeah, Sanctuary. You can mod it to make it look like before the bombs dropped. Like
Okay, that's
that's one of the mods, and I'm like, seriously? And like, there's some simple shit, and it's like, this is not mods. Mods are supposed to be cool.
this is the first bit of mods for a console.
It's a start. Like,
We're starting. It's starting.
Unreal 3 for the PS3 had mods. Way back.
Yeah, but who played Unreal 3 on console?
no one.
You had keyboard and mouse support.
Yeah, every game has keyboard and mouse support on consoles. The PS4 has that upgrade. Like, it's right in the menu that you can load it up. I haven't tried it myself.
Why aren't you people using what the hell?
I like my controller myself, but That should be the complaint about, not having PC joining us on Overwatch. We can put our keyboard and mouse if we wanted to.
Yeah, go
We
get
just
yourself.
don't care.
Just go get yourself a clicky ass motherfucking mechanical keyboard
And just fucking
and a
go.
high DPI freaking, gaming mouse. Clickety clack.
So next week, we gotta talk about next week
There's
because
stuff going on.
there is stuff going on. Of course, there is 2 days of crazy stuff going on. I'm not going to count the last day of
Well, it's a day and a half.
a day and a half. Okay, yeah, sure.
'Cause
No, 2 days because EA's is like early afternoon, and then Bethesda's at night. So I mean that's
it's
close
at
enough.
6.
EA,
Yeah,
EA's
it's
at 1, isn't it?
Pacific.
Oh yeah, okay, then it's at like 4 or 5.
5. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind then. So yeah, a day and a half. Then I'll give you that.
Yeah.
So a day and a half of shit going on. We're probably going to have a podcast after the events, like once,
On Monday at evening.
Monday evening, unless we're all fucking wasted, which is a possibility. Don't get us wrong. Just check out our Tumblr and Facebook and Twitter to see if we are doing one. But we will be updating our pages like crazy. So definitely our social media will be on fire those days, with us just telling us what the fuck is going on. And also our Twitch will be hosting the EA or the live stream pages. So, definitely keep a lookout on our Twitch page.
Yep.
And yeah, it's gonna be pretty fucking crazy because we have those events going on. We have EA
Being douchebags.
and doing it on a Sunday. We have
Bethesda being more douchebags and keeping us late.
Sunday late, and then we have the 3 conferences throughout Monday where we get to
3?
drink. Yeah, because
I mean 3. There's Bethesda. There's Ubisoft.
there's
Sony. Microsoft. Oh fuck yeah,
Yeah,
there's only 3.
There's only 3 on Monday.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Now that EA is like out of that picture.
That's a douche move.
I mean, we do have the PC gaming show on Tuesday apparently.
Isn't it Tuesday? Like last year, it was Tuesday night. It was really late.
Something like that. It's very close to that.
And I watched. It was like 3 hours long. It was long.
And it wasn't all that great. So hopefully they learned.
I don't blame them. It was their first year, and the guy that was hosting it is pretty awkward.
See, I'm hoping that I didn't check to see if Square is doing anything. Here, let me pull up the proper.
My God, Square sucks.
Well, it's not that Square sucked. It's that
it was a TGS press conference.
It was a TGS conference, and we were not expecting a TGS conference, especially after everyone. So here we go. We have YouTube Live starting June 12th, 9 a.m. Pacific, where Rooster Teeth is actually going to be hosting the show throughout the day, and that is going to cover EA, which who is playing around with their fucking microphone?
I've crap in my hands. I have an optical.
Why do you have crap in your hand?
Throw it like the monkey you are, and then just.
I have an optical cable in my hands that I've been playing with.
Okay, so
a boom. It's really handy. It's never in the way.
Yeah, that costs money.
4 p.m. Eastern, EA.
Okay.
And then Bethesda at 10 p.m. Eastern. Then we have on Monday, YouTube Live once again is back on 9 a.m. Pacific or 12 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, that's not bad.
Starting with Microsoft at 12:30 Eastern, so 1:30 our time.
Sweet.
PC gaming is Monday, actually.
Oh, really?
PC gaming will be at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, right after Microsoft. Okay, cool.
And no idea how long that one's going to be.
It's probably going to be shorter because they're shoving it right in between that and Ubisoft. So.
And Ubisoft is at 4 p.m. Eastern.
So they're taking EA's spot. Okay.
Yeah, so PC gaming is going to take EA's spot. So that's good.
They'll have a lot more viewership because it's going to be, not at the end of the conference. It's going to be in prime time. So they'll have a lot more viewership. So hopefully it'll be a lot better and not be full AMD.
Yeah, exactly.
Just saying.
And we'll also have Sony at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then Tuesday we do have Nintendo Treehouse Live, which, we're not.
Zelda.
It's going to be Zelda. And apparently a little bit of Star Fox from what I'm seeing here.
Really?
Yeah, they said that there was going to be a little bit more to show. Oh, here we go. Nintendo Treehouse Live will showcase upcoming games such as Monster Hunter Generations, Dragon Quest,
DS, yeah.
Dragon Quest 7 Fragments of Forgotten Past, and Tokyo Mirage Session #FE. Or
They need to announce something new.
Sly's gonna come over here and slap me now.
Probably.
I'm pretty much sure I got that fucked up.
Yeah.
Twitch will be live Wednesday, being on the show, featuring stuff from Deep Silver, Warner Brothers, Ubisoft, Square, Nexon, Paradox, Sega, Sony, 2K, EA, pretty much everybody. And same thing with Thursday as well. So that is
you know what's gonna happen at the PC game show. Gabe is just gonna show up. He's gonna be wearing a T-shirt.
Don't say it. Don't
for
say it.
Portal 3.
Okay, good. For Portal 3.
For Left 4 Dead 3.
You son of a bitch, man.
For Counter-Strike 3.
Actually, I wouldn't mind Counter-Strike 3. That'd be awesome.
Half-Life 4.
2. Remake. HD of 5.
That would be really cool.
No.
I wouldn't mind a remake of Half-Life 2.
It's episode 3.
Well,
they're not going to call it episode 3. They're going to call it Half-Life 3 when it comes out. That was stated before.
No, you have to buy the HTC Vive 2 to get the Half-Life 3.
Pre-order.
Yeah.
You guys are ruining our chances for this to happen. You know that, right?
It's never going to happen.
You're saying it. So
they
many.
Have no
hey, remember
happen.
last year when Sly was like, "Do you know what? Frickin' Last Guardian."
So
and then what happened?
What you're saying is that we need to get Sly to say, if this game gets announced,
he will drink
I will drink
off.
this entire thing.
Yeah.
And then let it be announced the minute he says that.
Pretty much.
That's exactly what happened. If Last Guardian gets announced, I'm going to drink this. Last Guardian got announced. Fuck.
Sony better play it right this time and not blow their load early.
Yeah, that definitely.
They better do it backwards. Because that was bad.
Also, I want to see Yakuza 6. Or Yakuza 0. We're getting Yakuza 0 first, but...
Wait. It will release in Japan. That's it.
Oh, no, we've already been told by Sega that Yakuza 0 is coming. And given how 5 actually sold well, we'll more than likely be seeing 6 as well.
So you mean in 2019?
No, here's the thing. Sega has improved their relationship with than releasing games in North America
Oh, was
since
that
they
right?
purchased Atlas. So Sega and Atlas are together, and it's what got us Yakuza 5. This is according to all the rumors and speculations that we've been hearing. What got us Yakuza 5 was Atlas going, people want this game. Let us translate it. Let us do it. And they did it, and it was fucking awesome.
Well, maybe we could, maybe Sega could start making, well, maybe Atlas could push Sega to start doing shit for Nintendo.
Well, that's what Tokyo Mirage Session is, because it's Shin Megami Tensei versus
Well, yeah,
Fire
it's
Emblem.
it's Atlas.
Yeah, it's Atlas. Atlas is doing what's is taking over from Treehouse for that game, so it still has some censorship, but it's very minimal from what we're seeing.
It's a Nintendo title. What do you expect?
Speaking of censorship, have you heard what's happening with Criminal Girls 2?
Do I want to know?
It is actually the best thing that I've actually heard, because
What, Sly is playing it?
no, it's not out
Really?
yet. It's not out yet.
Is he excited for it?
I have no idea. He hasn't really talked much about it, but NIS is publishing it, and
Okay.
it's going to be a Vita release. But the original game has a very bondage-esque
Yeah,
stuff going on.
they had to put it behind the counter, and you had to ask for it when you went to GameStop down in the States.
Yeah, exactly. So there's that. That's happening. Criminal Girls 2, they have announced that it is coming. They're going to make a localization of it. They are changing it slightly with some of the animations, but they actually went out and labeled the exact reason why these things were changed. They see that was a big difference between what Treehouse is doing and what NIS is doing.
Well, look at the name. It's Treehouse.
Yeah, to be honest. I mean, come on.
NIS, all I can think of NIS is fucking exploding demon penguins. Treehouse. Exploding demon penguins. Big difference.
So, yeah, you have so the company that makes the exploding demon penguins are going to be releasing that game with some censorship. They even gave some of the artwork examples of what the censorship would be, and it doesn't look like there's that much in comparison, but it does make it a little more tasteful, I guess. But I don't know.
Okay.
It's going to be interesting to see how that works out.
I'd like to see a new Prinny game. I would
Oh
love.
yeah, everyone wants.
Oh my god, I love the Prinnies.
I do want to see a new Prinny game.
Oh my god, it's about time.
Or a re-release on PC or something.
Of the first of Prinny?
1 and 2. Yeah, Prinny 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, just re-release that. Those games are amazing.
So yeah, we are an hour into our podcast.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
Let's call it a night, and we will be back next week unless we are too drunk to stay up.
But yeah, we will have a million updates on the site between now and then. We will have a ton of crap because everything is getting released. Well, it's getting announced.
E3.
And all the fucking stuff.
All the fucking stuff. Can't wait. I'm so excited this year. So, for GameItAll.com, I'm Lucas Grimm.
Hey, what up? I'm Pino25.
And I'm Sexy Voice Rick.
Oh, hell yeah, he did it.
And if you like this podcast, let us know in the comments. Give us a like. Subscribe to our channel. Check out our various social media pages. And we will see you next time with a full E3 update.
Yeah.